The Revolutionary War was the beginning of the United States of America as we know it, and it has shaped our country more than almost any other event in our nation's history. But how did the United States go from being under British rule to becoming an independent nation and one of the world's leading superpowers?
The colonists became upset because they were being heavily taxed by the British government, and yet they had no representation in England's parliament. They felt it was unfair for a government that was all the way across the sea to control prices of things such as stamps, sugar, and tea.
The Stamp Act was the first tax that the British government forced directly upon the American colonies. England had a lot of debt after the French and Indian War and believed that by taxing the colonies they would be able to bring themselves out of debt.
When the British Parliament added yet another tax, this time on tea, the colonists in Boston had had enough. A group known as the Sons of Liberty boarded 3 ships that were docked at the Boston Harbor and dumped each ship's load of tea into the harbor. This act, known as the Boston Tea Party, caused more tension between the colonists and the English and brought the nations closer to war. In 1776, at the Second Continental Congress, Thomas Jefferson was charged with creating a document that expressed and justified the American colonies' desire to break from the English government.
The main idea of the Declaration of Independence is explained in the line, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." This belief would go on to become the central idea in America's fight for their freedom. With the signing of the Declaration, the colonists stated their independence, and the Revolutionary War officially began.